Hello everybody, welcome back to another legendary location guide here on Borderlands 3. Today I am back and I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the legendary grenade called the Surge. To do this you're going to need to come to the Atlas HQ map and farm the rare mini bosses on there called the Power Troopers. This is a Power Rangers Easter egg enemy. They will spawn every single time now, and there's quite a lot of them, so they have massive chances of dropping legendaries for you, and they have loads and loads of legendaries in their loot pool. But today we're after the Surge, which I managed to get to drop right here after about 8 or 9 runs of these guys, so not too bad really. I also got the other legendary drop on there, which we'll be covering in a future episode. Anyway, this is what the Surge looks like when you've got hold of it. It will bounce up and down on the floor for a little bit, sending out projectiles as well into a surrounding area. So it's a nice little area of effect grenade. So we'll take a closer look at it right now. You can see that it's a legendary Torg grenade. Mine comes in Incendiary. This is available in Cryo, Incendiary, Shock or non-elemental at all as well. And it just says grenades explode when impacting an enemy. The red text on it says "There she blows." I could have done that in a bit more of a piratey voice, but hey, I'll leave that one to the imagination. So we're just going to be running around the first part of the map, the Anvil, just to see what this thing looks like. I can say straight away that I really do wish that this was a sticky or maybe longbow, because if I could actually precisely hit the enemy directly or stick it to the floor right next to him, this probably would be a bit more better used, because at the minute I'm chucking it where I think the enemy's going and he's kind of wandering off a little bit or just you know, dodging it slightly. So it'd be nice to actually stick this to the floor near the enemy, or like I said, with longbow or something like that, where I could just precisely shoot it straight away rather than it just bouncing past them. But if you can get pretty much direct hits on enemies, things like that, this thing does do quite a lot of damage. Like I said, mine is Incendiary, so there is a lot of shielded enemies around here. It's doing okay taking away the shields of the enemies and things like that. But if this was a Shock one, it would probably be a bit more successful. Shock seems to do a bit more damage altogether on shielded and health than Incendiary itself does. So yeah, maybe bring a Shock weapon if you're using this, strip the shields and then chuck the grenades down. It might do a lot better. As an actual grenade itself, it's not bad in the wide open areas where enemies can run about a bit more. This might not be as impactful as you'd hoped, but you can get a small area, maybe an inside area where there's quite a lot of enemies in one area. This thing really will do quite well, because the spread of the actual projectiles, etc., is pretty well. So yeah, you'll get the explodes, the bounces of up and down impacting an enemy. And then it will spawn the 3 child grenades during each jump as well. So not too bad really. So each little bounce that you can see in the middle of this grenade will have about 9 child grenades come out in total over the 3 bounces. So not too bad really. Like I said, it kind of takes a bit of getting used to though, and it's definitely not anywhere near the best grenade in the game. But if you can get it to drop and you haven't got anything really that good, or something that affects multiple enemies at once, definitely worth giving this a try really. It's a lot of fun and it just looks pretty cool when it's bouncing up and down, I think. So definitely worth a try. But I do recommend farming them Power Troopers, because there is a lot of legendaries that they drop, and if you can get this to drop as well as a couple of other things, then you're going to be having quite a nice farm really. Anyway guys, the last thing to tell you is just the fact that the red text, "There she blows," is used by a lookout of a whaling ship. It's the term used when a whale is seen surfacing, so just a little bit of information for you right there. You've probably all heard the phrase but may not know what it actually means. That is exactly what it means right there. So that was the legendary grenade called the Surge. Really hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't seen this thing before or haven't tried it out, give it a go. It's a bit of fun, and let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed. Check out the link in the description for the playlist for the rest of the legendary location guides, and I will see you guys in the next one.